lectures and summary of the haloalkane haloarine chapter, and in which I am going to describe and explain the many of the conversions given in the exercise. Conversions are very important as usual always in organic chemistry. And there are many conversions, I think about 30 conversions given in your haloalkane haloarine chapter. Before starting conversions, there should be clear that the many of the basics reaction that is given in the 11th as well as haloalkane haloarine chapter, that is only required to complete the convergence reactions. There is a basic concept of convergence, and that is how to bring the one reactant into the given product that should be given in your question. And to attempt the convergence, the basic reactions and their concept should be clear. Without completion and without clearing the concepts, you are not able to attain the one single convergence from your chapters. For example, if you are going to take the convergence from the chapter 1 haloalkane haloarine, then you have to know that how the Finkelstein-Schwarz reaction are going on, what are called the how to prepare that haloalkane from alcohol, elimination reaction, substitution reaction. All these reactions together you have to be learned. I have an NCERT book, and I am going to take some of the questions from your exercise and will explain how to attain the convergence from your chapter. So let us start. That is the exercise question 10.11. How will you bring about the following convergence? And let's see the examples, questions. The first question is ethanol to butanone. The first question is ethanol to butanone. So first do one thing, just try to write the structures of these reactants and product, that is ethanol and butanone. Butanone. Students, look at the condition. You have to be going through the ascent of carbon chain. There is 2 carbon only in the chain, and there is 4 carbon along with a triple bond. So in reducing a triple bond or double bond means to multiply the bonds, there are many ways. To multiply the bond, there are many ways. For example, you have to go through the dehydration process, dehydrohalogenation process, that is called beta elimination process also, to take alcoholic KOH. But the problem is all these processes are not very easy and can be going through this ethanol. If we are going through the dehydration process, dehydration of ethanol, that ethanol can produce alkenes. That ethanol can produce alkenes. So there are some of the methods that can actually utilize here to convert the single bond to double bond or triple bond. But the problem is, by inserting the double or triple bond, simultaneously we have to increase the number of carbon as well. Number of carbon, they call the ascent of carbon chain, that can be done with the help of Wurtz reaction, Wurtz-Fittig, Grignard, and one more, the actually salt of acetylene gas. Here I am going to take that ethanol by converting this ethanol first into haloalkane by using SOCl2. If you can take PCl5 also, or you can take PCl3 also. You can take PCl5 or PCl3 also. There will be a CH3, CH2 and Cl, the chloroethane. Now there is one gas called acetylene gas, CH triple bond CH. Students, acetylene gas, the carbon having a sp hybridization. And look condition, whenever there is sp hybridization, there is a possibility of some acidic character in the molecule, especially if there is no any positive inductive effect along with. Here you can see that this is the simplest formula of the ethyne family, alkyne family. The first member is no inductive effect because of no carbon chain is there, so no plus I effect. No plus I effect will be, so the ethyne having some acidic character, and due to that acidic character, the sodium metal or sodium hydroxides, potassium metal or potassium hydroxide can react with this acetylene, the acidic gas, and to form a salt. One more thing that is important here, acetylene when converted into sodium acetylite, it can be the ascent of carbon chain in one direction. But if we take a 2 sodium, means the further reaction can displace the second hydrogen also if we want ascent of carbon chain in both the direction. Look at the possibility. By taking the same molecule, you can prepare the one butone ion. That is the first of the conversion. If you wish to convert a more carbon, the same time you can take look at the possibility. This chloroethane can react in the both the direction to increase the number of carbon great in number. For example, CS3, CS2, C triple bond, C, CS2, CS3. Look at the possibility. If you want to ascend the number of carbon in both the direction, you can take this like this, in this manner. If you want to convert only butone ion ascending a carbon chain in one direction, you can take this one, depending upon what you want to prepare. Next question is ethane to bromoethane. Ethane to bromoethane. So you can take ethane, CS3, CS2, CS3, and bromoethane, that is CS2 double bond, CH-Br. Students, ethane to bromoethane, this is one of the simplest reaction and conversion we have, but that is a lengthy one. That actually contain more than 3 steps, because inserting double bond along with halogen is not very easy actually. So first we will go with chlorination, Cl2, sunlight, then there will be CS3, CS2, Cl, then take elimination reaction, alcoholic KOH, there will be CS2 double bond CS2 alkene, then take bromine, CCl4, there will be vicinal dibromide, vicinal dihalogen or dibromide, you will see. So this is the one of the reaction. Now you can take again alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH, one step controlled elimination reaction. So controlled elimination reaction, this bromine and hydrogen from this beta carbon will be eliminated, and there will be formation of bromoethene. the controlled elimination reaction takes place. So you can see this is the 4-step process, but all steps are actually very easy because in the presence of light, the chlorination process, elimination process repeated 2 times, and one the addition of bromine in the presence of non-polar CCl4. So all processes are easy, but that is one of the lengthy process we are having. Same way, you can prepare some other like propene to 1-nitropropane. Propene to 1-nitropropane. So how can you prepare that? Propene to 1-nitropropane. Simply go with. See one more thing. You have to be introduced nitro group at the position of first. So the same propene can be converted if you are going with propene to 1-nitropropane, then simple go for anti-Marconic addition of HBr, because bromine will introduce at first position, then you can substitute that bromine by NO2 group using silver nitrite. HBr, anti-Marconic peroxide. There will be CS3, CS2, yeah, and then just take. So you can see this is the one of the simplest reaction. If the group introduced at the position first, there must be some anti-Marconic addition before in the reaction that will introduce the next group in the first position. That is one of the easy process. Next is toluene to benzyl alcohol. This is one of the easy process. Toluene, you can see this is the toluene and this is benzyl alcohol. But benzyl alcohol, so you can see if there will be halogen, if we are having benzyl chloride or benzyl bromide, by taking aqueous KOH, that OH can substitute halogen group to prepare benzyl alcohol. So simply go with chlorine or bromine in the presence of sunlight, introducing Cl or Br with CS2, that will substitute by OH group by taking aqueous KOH or aqueous NaOH to give your product, the 2-step conversion. Propene to propine, it's a very simple. Just first add the bromine in CCl4 propene, that will give you vicinal, means 1,2-dibromopropane. Then go for the 2-step elimination reaction will give you a propine. Ethanol to ethyl chloride, there must be Schwarz in the last. First go with the simple substitution reaction of OH group by any halogen, chlorine or bromine. Then go with the Schwarz reaction to give you ethyl chloride. Bromoethane to propanone, that is the one of the process in which Grignard reagents are used. With the help of Grignard reagent, you can actually prepare that one. So first step will be substitute that bromine by CN group, then add the Grignard on the CN position, will give you the additive product of Grignard with nitriles. Then by hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis, you will be get the propanone. But1ene to but2ene, it's very easy. First go with addition reaction, simple but1ene, simple addition reaction, Marconic of addition HCl or HBr. Then go with alcoholic KOH, elimination reaction will substitute that eliminate bromine and beta hydrogen to give you but2ene. 1-chlorobutane to N-octane, a simple one-step reaction called Woods reaction that will multiply the number of carbon in the chain. Benzene to biphenyl, a simple go fast chlorination reaction will give you chlorobenzene. Then go for sulfitic reaction will give you biphenyl. These are the some conversions given in your syllabus. Next conversions we will discuss later, and try to repeat, try to revise all the reactions given in your syllabus, because without completing your reactions in the chapter, you are not able to attend the conversions. Conversions are actually one of the practice of the different reactions simultaneously, because any conversions may be conclude or may be include any of the reactions from the chapter. So first try to clear your concept about the different reactions, try to learn the reagents, how they convert the reactant into product, then utilize that reactions in your conversions. For example, you have to be very ready for elimination reaction, one of the best method that most of the time used in the convergence reaction. Finkelstein-Schwarz are one of the very easy method to introduce iodo or fluoroalkanes in the convergence. Wurtz-Wittig for the ascent of carbon chain, Grignard for ascent of carbon chain, as well as to convert hydrocarbons, to convert aldehydes, ketone, carboxylic, whatever you want. So just try to prepare all these reactions. In next part, we will discuss about some of the more conversions. Thank you.